The Mystery of Flight MH370. In the early hours of March 8, 2014, Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370 took off from Kuala Lumpur, bound for Beijing. On board were 239 people, passengers, pilots, crew, ordinary lives in motion. The flight was scheduled to last less than 7 hours, but less than 1 hour after takeoff, something extraordinary happened. The plane disappeared. At first, air traffic control noticed nothing unusual. The last communication from the cockpit was calm, routine, then silence. Radar contact was lost. The aircraft had vanished from civilian radar, almost as if it had been swallowed by the night sky. But military radar told a different story. MH370 had turned west, crossing back over Malaysia and heading toward the Indian Ocean. This was no accident. Someone had changed its course. But who and why? Hours passed. Families waited. News reports spread confusion. And then came the dreadful announcement. The flight was missing. Rescue teams from more than a dozen nations began the largest search operation in aviation history. The ocean was combed, satellites scanned, ships sailed for months. And yet, nothing. It was only in 2015, more than a year later, that debris from the plane began to wash ashore on distant beaches, scattered across the Indian Ocean. A piece of wing here, a panel there. Silent fragments of a story no one could fully tell. Theories spread like wildfire. Some believed it was a mechanical failure, a tragic accident. Others suggested hijacking, or even a deliberate act by someone inside the cockpit. A few went further, whispering about government secrets, military cover-ups, even abduction by forces unknown. The truth, however, remains hidden. Despite years of searching, despite advanced technology and billions of dollars spent, the main wreckage of MH370 has never been found. The black boxes, the key to unlocking the final moments, still lie somewhere beneath the ocean, beyond our reach. For the families of the 239 souls, the pain of uncertainty endures. For the world, the mystery lingers. How can a modern airplane simply vanish? Flight MH370 is not just an unsolved case. It is a haunting reminder of how fragile our sense of certainty can be. We like to believe technology answers every question, yet sometimes it leaves us with silence. And perhaps that is why this mystery grips us so deeply, because it forces us to face the unknown. And the unknown, more than anything, is what terrifies us most. So tonight, as we remember those lives lost, we also remember the lesson of MH370. Some mysteries remain unsolved, and some questions never get their answers. Until one day, maybe, the ocean gives up its secrets.